must be joking. You're going to stay right here tonight and study.
No way. I'm going to party with Steve. I can stay home and study anytime. I don't know why he makes a big deal about school anyway. It's not like I'm ever going to need to know physics or trigonometry.
Well, what makes you think that?
Will you leave me alone?
No, I want some answers and I want them now.
Well, what do I need school for? I'm never going to have a job. I mean, as soon as I graduate high school, I'm going to find a rich guy to marry, and I'll never have to work another day in my life, just like you.
Well, what do you plan on doing with your life? Sit around all day watching soap operas, go out only to spend your husband's money?
What do you do all day?
I've got my ladies' auxiliary meeting, my Alcoholics Anonymous, my volunteer work at the church. While you were flunking out of school and spending all of our money, I was personally raising $5,000 for the needy children of Uganda. I've got more than enough to keep me busy. But you, all you want to do is go out on weekends and spend all of our money and hang around at parties all the time. What do you do at those parties anyway? Smoke grass, sniff cocaine, and have sex?
It's none of your business what I do. And it's none of your business what grades I get or where I spend my money. I like you better when you're drunk 24 hours a day. At least then you kept your misery to yourself. And then I have to listen to you that religious bullshit. Jesus saves. Give me a break.
That religious bullshit saved my life, young lady, and it would do you some good to accept Jesus Christ into your heart. Now, come on, Elizabeth. Pray with me and accept Jesus Christ as your personal savior.
Get real, Mother. Jesus is a total dick.
Blasphemer! You'll burn in hell for that remark. I'll just talk to your father and see if he can't talk some sense into your thick skull. Charles?
Yes?
I've been talking with Elizabeth. She absolutely refuses to stay home tonight and study.
Well, it's a Friday night, dear. Just needs to get out and blow off the steam. She's probably had a rough week.
A rough week? Did you see the grapes she brought home today? All she's been doing is lounging around socializing and hanging out at shopping malls and parties. And she swore at me and she called Jesus Christ a dick.
I'm sure she didn't mean it.
How can you just sit there and act like nothing's going on? Our daughter is taking over. She's flunking out of school, she spends all our money, and she has absolutely no respect for me or you.
All right, I'll have a talk with her.
You better have a talk with Stuart. She refuses to listen to me, and the only reason she listens to you is because you give her all her money to spend. Why can't she be like the kids in the church used to? They live their lives for the Lord. But her, all she cares about is marrying some rich man and stopping her life away. Not to mention, I think she's on cocaine. She's always sniffling and her eyes are glassy.
She has a cold.
A cold.
Daddy, I need $50 for tonight.
All right, honey, here you go.
Charles, aren't you even going to ask her what she's going to do with it?
Are you going to use that money responsibly, young lady?
Of course, Daddy.
That's it. You're just going to trust her?
Well, we have to trust her, Marge. If we don't have trust, we're not really a family, are we? And anyway, if she wanted to tell me what she was going to use the money for, she'd tell me. She just needs her space.
Her space? What she needs is a good psychiatrist.
I know your mom can be a pain in the ass, alright? You don't have to take it out on me.
Oh, fuck off. It's so annoying. You know, if you weren't rich, I wouldn't have a thing to do with you. Elizabeth, you're just like her, always on my ass, giving me a hard time. I'll drink as much as I want to, and if you don't like it, talk shit. I don't know why I bother keeping you around. I'm sure a girl like me, probably someone like Let me go, you fuck. I don't need you.
Elizabeth, now come on, you've had a few too many, alright? Why don't you just go in there and lay down for a while and take it easy? I'll check on you in a little while, alright? Hey, Ron! I let Elizabeth sleep in your room. She had too much to drink. Hey, I get drunk second. Fuck you.
Yeah, she was so totally wasted. I know. I feel sorry for Steve. He deserves better than her. She has been such a bitch lately. You're telling me? I don't see why you shouldn't just dump her. You know, you can always go out with me. Oh, right. Like he'd go for you. Like you'd know? You know what I heard? What? I heard that Barbara and Denise were talking at the mall at the party. Yeah. And that smart girl, Eva Clickguard, overheard and said she was hooked up with her friend. No! I can't believe how pathetic she is. She really is disgusting. You know, she never bathes. Never. And she hangs around these really sick psycho punk rock guys. I know, I swear, if she shows up, I'll lose my mind.
Hey, you can't come in here. This party's invite only. We were invited. No, you weren't. Believe me, nobody would make that mistake.
Oh, you really want to come in? Well, we'll just have a few beers, you know, mingle, but we'll be on our merry way. No shit, we won't fuck anything up.
Listen, I already told you, you can't come in here without an invitation.
You want to send an invitation?
Yeah,
I'll show you a fucking invitation.
Fucking freak.
Hi, Joe. Oh, I'm so glad we found out about this party. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah, sure. Where'd you get your okay with lipstick? I love that. You can get it anywhere. It's not like it's like it. How do you like my party dress?
You only in, boys. Sorry, we don't play with dirt bags. Wait, you got any money? Sure, I got money. Money to burn. 5-card draw. Deal. Hey.
Try to get a lipstick in your eyes? Oh, thank you. Oh, this kid does wonders for us.
Hey, check it out. Boom. Do it again. Oh, really? I guess if you'd like to join us. Oh, guys, I got a plane to catch. I got to go. No way, man. We're staying here and give us a chance to win our money back. Well, no, I'd really like to stay, but I think I hear my mom calling.
Yeah, I hear our mommies and daddies calling us.
We might get an awful spanking if we stay out too late. All right, then. I am block ruler of the underworld, and I proclaim this shithole in dire fucking need of a cleansing. Grab her purse? No, I don't exactly have a lot of time to search for it. Nice looking girl. You know anything about her? Like I said, Eva saw her at the mall. She's your typical rich suburban girl. Oh, I don't think so. Sure
those people were supposed to be your friends, but nobody at the party really seemed to like her.
Well, maybe we should have her move in here.
What for?
Oh, she's got nice bones. I've been wanting to try it out.
I mean, you promised us that we'd be first.
Well, Spiro, things don't always work out as planned. It's one of life's great lessons. When things don't work out the way you thought they would, you gotta learn to just roll with the punches. Besides, I gotta try it out and make sure I can do it right.
Why can't you just let her move in or kill her?
Let her move in? Jesus Christ, she's gonna have a fucking heart attack when she finds out she spent the night here. No, if it works, she's gonna have to stay here. She won't have a choice. And if it doesn't work, she'll be dead. So what? Don't worry about it. She'll adapt just fine. I have a strong belief in basic human qualities.
What the fuck? You meet some fucking bimbo at a party and you're gonna decide you're gonna do it just because she has nice bones? You ever think that maybe we'd like it? You know how expensive food is? When we moved in here, you promised us that we would be first.
Yeah, when you moved in here, you didn't have anywhere else to live. You're lucky I let you in the first place. Besides, I already told you, you look too young. You gotta wait a few years. It's not all one big party, you know.
Yeah, in the meantime, once I get AIDS or get hit by a fucking bus.
Well, look both ways before crossing the street and always wear rubber. Now, you're gonna quit whining and you're gonna watch.
I'll watch. It's probably the closest I'm gonna get.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, what's going on?
What you call basically a serious hellraiser. I was about half crazy, but I just changed. I just fell in love with everybody. I said, why didn't somebody tell me about this Jesus before now? From that day, I have beat that drum. And by God's grace, I've learned to beat it a little better every year.
Who are you?
Who are you?
That's so horrible. Where am I?
In the ashtray, dear. Welcome to our humble home.
My name's Frank. I'll be your host.
Oh my God, I know who you are. I've seen you around with these losers. You guys are sleazebags. You don't take showers. You run around beating people up and stealing.
Basically.
Oh, you're lucky we happened to come by the party you were at. You were in pretty bad shape. I picked you up.
Didn't you fuckers touch me?
Well, we didn't fuck you, if that's what you mean, although it was necessary to actually touch you in order to get you out the door.
Where's your phone?
Right up there. Who are you gonna call?
I'm calling someone. Look, I need you to... Fuck you, I didn't leave it then. I don't care what those bitches said, I did not. Fuck you too.
A little trouble in the romance department?
Shut up, I'm getting out of here as soon as my parents can get Hey, Mom. Yeah, let me talk to Dad. Yes, he is. 8 o'clock. I don't want to talk to you. You can't kick me out of the house. I'm only 18.
For 18, she can kick you out of the house.
Fine, I won't come home ever then. You cunt, I hope you die. Just kick me out of the house.
Don't worry, you can stay here with us.
I wouldn't pay him to stay inside if he paid me.
You better start showing a little more gratitude, but how much we picked you up in the first place?
Lucky? I've never been surrounded by more repulsive people in my life. I'm getting out of here. What's wrong with you?
Where are you gonna go?
Think I'm gonna tell you, you fucking pig?
You don't have anywhere to go. Your parents don't want you, and your boyfriend thinks you're a slut. You left with us last night, and everybody at that party saw it and told your lover boy all about it. I'm not surprised you didn't take the news too well. You were hanging on Spiro and Eric like you were gonna let them take you home and double team you, miserable piece of drunken flesh. You can try and tell them the truth, but they won't listen. They'll believe what they want to believe, just like they always do. You don't have any real friends, do you? Just miserable little leeches that suck off you until they have no more use for you. Your social status is down the fucking toilet, baby, and you better learn to be a little more pleasant house or I'm gonna rip your fucking tongue out and cram it up your ass.
What do you want with me anyway?
I want to be your friend, Elizabeth. You want to fight?
These taste horrible. What's wrong with these?
Nothing. You just can't eat.
Why not?
Because you're a fucking vampire.
Yeah, right. What's going on? We're having a party.
there's beer in the fridge if you want it.
All right.
Yeah, I got ulcers. I can't drink beer. Hey, you still living in Palatine?
Yeah, I finally got my own place. I'm still working for my dad.
Oh, yeah? Listen, I'm wondering if you can do me a favor.
Rebuilding your financial base.
Enjoying yourself?
Well, I'm pretty thirsty.
Have a beer.
I tried drinking it. It tastes like shit.
Want to try some of this?
What is it?
Don't worry about it. Just drink it.
I don't know how to describe it. It was like an anointing, like. And then he said, that's also have faith, you know, and if you can only put your hand in it, I'll pray for him.
Stuff is really good. What is it?
Fucking blood, dummy.
How's the vampire shit?
Both he and his doctor were amazed by the results.
Well, I'm going to have to come to video to see your story, but...
Shit, you're fucking crazy! What the fuck are you doing? God damn!
Because of a broken neck.
How do you like that?
What the hell is going on?
I told you, I'm a fucking vampire. So are you.
Maybe you're not sure.
Don't worry about it. I was freaked out when it happened to me. I was walking home from this bar I used to go to with my boyfriend. I was a homo. Now I'm not attracted to anybody sexually. So anyway, I'm walking home from this bar, I get fucking hit from behind. I didn't know what the fuck happened. I wake up this morning, can't eat or drink. All I can think about is blood. Didn't have anybody to explain it to me like you do. I wandered around for a few days trying to decide between killing myself or going into the mental ward. And eventually I met up with some other vampires. They let me move in with them. He told me the guy that did it, his name's Clark. He doesn't like homos. So his idea of fun is going out and making homos vampires and then leaving them to die. Basically the deal about being a vampire is this. It's a lot of fun. It's one big party. You don't have to eat. You don't have to drink. You don't have to shit. You can't fuck because your little cup muscles tighten up like this. But other than that, everything's cool. All you do is drink blood and have fun and party all night. I can smoke all I fucking want and I'm never gonna get cancer. It's a beautiful life, I'm telling you. And you don't gotta worry about that shit that you've read in fucking books and seen in movies about vampires, garlic, fucking... You can sleep anytime you want. You don't have to sleep during the day. Sun ain't gonna hurt you. Fucking stake through the fucking heart's not gonna do nothing to you. It's a beautiful life. You couldn't ask for more.
But I find this kind of hard to believe.
Well, it's okay. Like I said, I found it hard to believe. Why don't you go to bed?
No problem.
Hallelujah. Now shout.
Not a good idea to be taking that shit and drinking at the same time.
Okay, Dad.
Yeah, the next door neighbor, too, that was really fucking frightening. I don't know why he bothered something with the cops. What do you expect, man? The guy's a fucking dope. I gotta bail. I gotta cook 100 pieces for this corporate picnic today.
See you later, Eric.
I'll go later, Porcupine. Pick them up, why don't you? Get up.
What time is it?
Morning to you. Morning to you. You look like a monkey and you smell like one.
Get away from me.
Alright. Girl left to work. Bag that meat. Yeah, I put it in the fridge. For shopping.
You mean the liquor cup? We should really do something about that name. It's so late.
Well, what do you think we should call it? Big Bite. Alright. I dubbed the city of Northbrook.
Get that fucking thing out of me.
Come on, Sippy, let's go shopping.
Well, I'd really like to take a shower or something first.
Oh, don't worry, you can wait here.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, right, let's go. I ordered a pizza. Name is Dennis. Alright, 13 bucks. Alright, hang on, I'll get it.
Hey, I ordered mushrooms and sausage on this pizza. Pepperoni.
Oh, well, it's on the house.
I don't want pepperoni pizza. I want mushrooms and sausage.
Pick it off.
No, I want a new pizza and I want it now.
You're not gonna get it.
Listen, I want another pizza and I want it now.
What's the problem?
I ordered mushrooms and sausage, and there's pepperoni
Okay,
on this
there
pizza.
must be a mistake. We'll get it. We got it right back there.
Sick of you yelling at our customers. Yeah, treat them with respect. Not only that, your mom, I did her a favor by hiring you, and that's it. She'll understand why you're going to be fired, which is right now. You're out. Fired. That's it.
You can't fire me.
I quit. It's it. You're gone.
Oh, yeah?
Ah! Oh! Oh!
Hey, what's going on over there?
Oh, come here.
Here's your fucking pizza, ass face.
This is a song about a girl who went shopping. And on the shopping trip, she bought a pot covered with Teflon for cooking vegetables and things like that. And she bought some punk rock records. And after she bought these things, she took them out and put them in the trunk of her yellow Datsun and drove home.
Here. All these fucking tweets and shit. It's like some kind of fucking photo. Why the fuck do we have to come here? the fuck are you complaining about, Eric? It's a beautiful day. I'd rather be at home drinking beer and watching Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes? What the fuck is that? A bunch of gumps running around in chimp suits? And that shit's not entertaining. It's fucking ridiculous. Well, it could have happened, you know. I mean, we're evolved from the apes, and maybe one day there'll be like nuclear war or something, and, you know, all the apes will take over, and humans will have to, like, live in zoos and get treated like monkeys, you know, and then the whole civilization will have to be saved from the apes, right? And I'll have to do it. I have this beautiful girl with big tits that can't talk, and I'll just try to get away just like Charlton Heston. It's a movie, Eric, and it's a pretty fucking stupid movie, too. I don't know why the fuck you would want to watch that when you could sit out in the park on a beautiful day and wait for my food. Speaking of food, what's up? Hey, have a seat, man. Hey, man, thanks. Did you know about the revolution? What fucking revolution? The United States of America revolution. This fascist government is out of control. It's up to you and me to stop them before it's too late. What a fucking bullshit. Why don't you suck my dick, hippie? Relax. Hey, don't worry about me. It's kind of sick in the skull. Hey, that's okay, man. Hey, you want a zine? Sure. Hippie core. A good zine. Great. What else do you do besides walk around the park and give out magazines? I do a lot. I demonstrate against the bourgeois ruling class, and I protest the eating of meat, the disgusting eating of meat, and the senseless slaughter of poor defenseless little animals. That's great. Hey, when you want to come over to my house, you can meet my roommates. They're really into that kind of shit. No, man. That's okay. No, don't worry about him. He's okay. He'll be okay. I got a half a pound of Sensimilia just waiting to be smoked. Hey, let's go. All right, come on. Now we got together, put an end to all this sexism and racism and all these other various forms of hatred that just permeate our society.
I couldn't agree with you more.
We gotta rid this country of all this evil capitalist propaganda that's melting our brains. We need to get out there on the streets ourselves and demonstrate.
Demonstrate? I have a little demonstration for you.
They're ruining the environment, man. Simultaneously, they're chopping down the rainforest, and they're grazing the cattle. And you know what? And then they senselessly, they thrash them, and they kill them. So carnivores like you can eat burgers. You think, fuck. Have you ever heard the tune by Envirocore? You eat another burger, you don't even care. They're chopping down the rainforest and sucking all our air. Listen. I've had a lousy day, and the last thing I need is some loudmouth commie giving me a hard time. Okay, man. You poison your body if you want. Poison your body. Fuck face!
Thank you, Lord. Kalili da gostodo, gostodo. Manda da bastada. Yes, today is a day of turning despair
I can't believe I
into
killed him.
rejoicing,
She can't
of
believe
turning
it.
sorrow
Whoops!
into joy.
Could I be egg?
Don't worry about it. He was a dick anyway. It tasted good, didn't it?
I guess so. It's still gross.
Yeah, we'll get used to it. Why don't you bring that shit down to the basement and take her with so she knows where it's at?
In the house. God speaks to his prophets by inspiration and revelation, and they simply speak and declare what they see. And I see today sickness being turned into health. See that? How can you see it?
All right, you kill anybody in the house, you bag him and bring him to the basement. You leave him around the house, it's gonna start to stink. This guy's been here 6 fucking hours, he already smells.
All those dead bodies down there, it's really gross. Doesn't anyone ever go down there?
Nobody but us. And speaking of dead weight, what are you planning on doing about money now that you don't have a job anymore?
I don't know, doesn't that guy have any money on him?
Kidding? All he had was 26 cents and an expired bus transfer.
Maybe I can get a job.
Who the fuck is gonna hire you? You fucked up, so you're gonna pay. Does your mom keep money around her house?
Yeah, she's stashing her underwear drawer.
Good. Hey, Mrs. White, that's what we did tonight.
And you're that special person. Many people have written, sent me prayer calls to lay my hands upon and to anoint and to
Hello,
impart.
Mrs. Whitehead. This is Arnold Marmaduke from the city morgue.
Rank on the pen.
Yes, just fine. We have your son Spiro down here. He's dead. Amphetamine overdose.
God's touched you in the last few moments.
Yeah, I know, but we need you to come down and identify the body anyway.
I want to pray for you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Also, I have a brother.
Okay, come on, wake up. We're going.
Entitled God.
Let's get out of here.
I want you to have
Put the TV off.
Okay, let's do this fast. My mom catches me here, we're fucked. Don't worry, we'll be faster than light. Ooh, very nice. All right, let's get the fuck out. Hey, let's see what she's got in the fridge. No way. Let's get the fuck out.
Oh, come on, man. Don't be such a fool. She'll never know.
Yeah, really. She's at the morgue. It's not like she's gonna be back for a while. Well, she finds out what's up, man. I'm dead. Fuck that.
Yeah, really, let's get out of here. I don't like it.
Ah, there you are, you little smartass. Thought you could put one over on me, eh? Empty your pockets. I know thieves when I see them. Give it to me. I'm calling the cops. Don't you leave! I'm calling a shrink to come over and see you tomorrow. I'm going to get you locked up for good.
Fuck you, old lady. You don't have a fucking clue. When we get through with you, we're gonna make Manson and Casey look like fucking babysitters.
And vegetable, because if I have my way, you're going to walk out of Forest Hospital with a lobotomy, pal.
Parents keep money around their house?
No, they keep it in the bank like normal people.
Eric can get blood today.
Good. You're coming with me, and afterwards we'll go hang out at the bus station. We should be able to find some suckers. Yeah, let's go.
Well, I guess I'm going to be living here from now on.
Yeah, you're and have a lot of fun. We have parties almost every Saturday night, and bands play and stuff.
Well, this place is a mess. Doesn't anyone ever clean up around here?
No, we like it this way.
Well, if I'm going to be living here, there's going to have to be some changes. Like getting that shower fixed.
Oh, calm down. You're living with your friends now. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. I can't even eat. I wonder if I'll still get my period.
Probably not. If you can't have sex, you can't. All your little eggs will probably die.
I won't miss that. I won't miss my parents either. I'm glad I'm rid of them. I would have moved out sooner, but I couldn't afford it without a job. I hope they don't come looking for me, though.
Well, I hope they don't come looking for you either. They won't be too happy to find out you're a vampire.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
I'm looking for Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, there's no Elizabeth here.
I know she's here. Now let me in.
Look, asshole, there's no one named Elizabeth here.
Fuck, there isn't. Elizabeth!
Sorry, I'm not interested.
You know, I've been looking for you all weekend.
Well, I've been right here.
Yeah, well, I had to beat up some punk kid just to get the address. What are you hanging around a dump like this for anyway? You know, you don't have to hang out with losers just because I dumped you.
Don't flatter yourself, asshole. I tried to get a ride home, remember?
Well, look, I'm sorry I was such a prick last week, you know. It's just that Heather and Ann told me you were hanging on a couple of those scumbags, and then you left with them. And I guess I should have just believed you when you...
What's going on out there?
Don't worry about that. Let's talk about you and me.
Stop me and you. Get out before you fall.
Get out of here, I'll kill you.
Lizzie, why don't you
Get
just
out of
talk
here.
to me?
Take your lipstick friend with you.
How's your day, ladies?
My ex-boyfriend came by with his friend. He wanted me to go back with him. And his friend tried to fuck Eva.
No shit.
Yeah, you saw him. It was fucking gross. I swear, if I ever have sex with anybody, I'll be with a woman.
So what'd you do?
We kicked him down the stairs and they ran out.
Well, we didn't have much better of a day. Tried to find some rich guy at the bus station, but all we could find was some fat guy.
He looked rich.
Yeah, so I ended up killing him. All I got was $12. So anyway, I'm sitting there, reading the paper. I'm trying to look nonchalant when I come across this article about the missing rich girl from Northbrook, Elizabeth Mammon.
Really?
Yeah, it was like, oh, she's been missing for 3 days and this whole big deal, and they had a picture from like a high school yearbook or something. Really turned my fucking stomach. It's like, boo-hoo, rich girl missing. Send out the fucking FBI.
Boo-hoo, what a fucking joke.
So anyway,
God.
I'm reading it, and they say they're showing spots on at like 5 o'clock and 10 o'clock, so I thought I'd come home and check it out.
Well, Tippy's going to be on TV.
Did you bring the paper back?
No, I left it back at the bum I took it from. Don't worry, I'll go get one later.
Gonna do a sparrow?
Oh, this old lady's a fucking maniac. He's been locked up before. He'll find a way out. Anyway, shut up.
Tonight, we have a live interview with Charles and Marge Mammon of Northbrook. Their daughter Elizabeth, a senior at Hitler High School in Glencoe, has been missing since Friday, April 6th. Do you have any idea where she might be?
Well, we thought she might be staying with her boyfriend or some of her friends, but none of them have seen her since Friday.
Well, we have reason to believe that she's with a gang of punk rockers in the city who call themselves the Ashtray Punks or something like that. We think that she may have been kidnapped, but since she's over 18 and since Marge did throw her out, the police refused to go down and even look for her.
Elizabeth, honey, if you're listening, I'm so sorry for kicking you out. It was all my fault. I didn't know what I was doing. Please come home. Call collect if you have to. We're so worried of...
Shut up. What a riot. You went to Hitler High School?
Yeah, I was a cheerleader there. 2, 4, 6, 8. Our school is the master race. Heil Hitler. Anyway, that bitch doesn't care about me. She just wants me back so she doesn't feel guilty about kicking me out. Sarah, what happened?
My mom tried to lock me in the guest room. She was going to send a shrink over to send me to Forest Hospital. It took off the window and bailed. I don't know, man. Just some weird guy hanging out front. Fuck, I can't tell. Could be a cop.
Maybe he's after you for the guy you killed at the bus stop.
Saw me do it and I stashed a body in the stall. They probably won't find it for 2 weeks. All right, you get it. Don't let him in no matter what.
Okay.
Howdy, Cupcake. I'm looking for Elizabeth Mammon.
There's no Elizabeth here.
Oh, I think she's here. Listen, baby, let's skip the bullshit.
I told you there was
She's at
no
a party with
Elizabeth
your
here.
friends. I saw her leave and come here with you and the other sideshow freaks.
Oh, yeah? Well, I like...
Listen, baby, her friends and parents are real worried, and they hired me to come downtown to find her. Are you going to take me upstairs, or am I going to make you?
Oh, I like a forceful man. Maybe you want to stay down here and play with me first for a little while,
What do you got in mind?
Well, let's see. Take this up.
Go ahead. I heard about you punk rock girls. Suck my dick.
What do you say when you go to a beer? What do you say when your girlfriend is queer? What do you say when it just makes you sick? What do you say when you come?
To check up on her. I'm gonna take her for a couple days. You take his wallet. Search through. He's probably gonna send somebody else back here looking for him. If anybody comes in, let him in. If they ask any questions, tell them that she stayed here a couple days and then she left.
Well, tell him Heather and Ann picked me up.
That's right. Check his wallet. When they're probably gonna be watching this place, don't be stealing it all. And fucking bag that guy. We're going.
Thanks a lot for coming over, Alice. We're just so worried about Elizabeth. We're at the end of our rope.
Well, I know what it's like to have a little smartass running around. Is this her?
Yes.
Yeah. She looks like one of the punks that broke into my house. She was dressed a little differently, looked a little more dingy, but that's her.
Do you think that she's living with your son and his friends?
Why anyone would want to live with that ingrate is beyond me. I'm not even sure where he lives. Some shitty part of the city with all the welfare cheats and junkies and faggot artists. Christ, that city makes me sick. Everything that's wrong with our country today is down there. These kids today don't want to work. They just want to live off their parents. And when their parents finally get sick of them and kick them out of the house, they go live off the government. I'll tell you one thing. I have a lot of respect for your wife kicking that kid of yours out of the house. You can't pamper the little slime bags, you know. You've got to show them who's boss. Where is your wife, anyway?
Well, she's in a therapeutic community right now.
Therapeutic community? You mean the nut house?
Well, I suppose that's one way of putting it. Anyway, did you bring that magazine?
Yeah, belonged to my late husband, God rest his soul. There are a lot of ads in the back for mercenaries, but they don't come cheap, I must warn you. I hired one to go after Spiro, and it cost me a bundle.
I don't have any other choice. The police won't help, and the detective agency I hired won't do anything either. They got me the address of the house, and I haven't heard anything else from them since.
Well, don't be surprised if she takes off as soon as you get her back.
Well, what am I supposed to do to stop her?
I'll let her know who's running the show. When that mercenary brings her back, have a doctor ready to sedate her for a couple days. See how she's like then. See what she's like. See if she wants to run away. If she still gives you trouble, put her in a mental institution. 6 months in there, and believe me, she won't give you any trouble.
But I'm not sure if she's staying away of her own free will. She might have been kidnapped.
Ha! My kid and his friends are too dumb to kidnap anybody.
Well, why haven't you put Spiro away?
I have, and it didn't do any good. Electric shocks, straitjackets, Thorazine, Ritalin. I went the whole 9 yards, and that kid's still a maniac. But my kid's an exceptional case. He's a royal pain in the ass. I was going to put him away for good yesterday, but he ran out, so I've just washed my hands of him.
Elizabeth gets back. She's in for a little shock. I've been taking some assertiveness training courses, and they've been helping me realize that I've let her push me around for too long. There's gonna be no more Mr. Nice Guy when she gets back. From now on, she'll do what we say, and she'll follow our rules. No more free rides from Charles Mammon.
Well, good luck, Chuck.
Okay. Hello, is this Hank? Yes, I have a missing person I'd like you to find.
To heaven's best in your life. Fear steals life, but my faith brings forth life, saith the Lord. Thank you, Lord. Wasn't that a beautiful word? That was a prophetic word. Just as I was talking about life and God healing you in your heart, your mind, your emotions, I saw a person watching me in the spirit that had really been having some strong thoughts about the direction of their life and their future. Soda bakala, ma'iti idobosoya. Many of my people, saith the Lord, become hindered in crossing on over. And they allow the waters of life to stop them.
Oh, hi, yeah. Yeah, two guys from Pennsylvania came by yesterday. They wanted to know if we had seen a detective. We told them we had, and we told them about the detective now.
Word like seed sown in your
Yeah,
life.
we told them the story about 50. I think they bought us.
Some 60, and some 100.
Okay, where's your
Yes,
man?
it's all relative to hearing
Okay,
and
see you
continuing
later.
to
Bye.
listen to me.
That was Frank. Can you help me
My
back this
word
evening?
in your life.
Good, I hope he's got some money on him. I'm fucking sick and tired of eating this fucking noodles. You don't like my noodles? You offended my honor, you piece of poo. I challenge you to a duel. I'm good, Uncle. Guy with a big dick in your mouth. I'm gonna drive you out. Gonna drive you out. I'm gonna drive you out. All right, shout, show you what it's all about. When the sun goes down, till the lights go on in town, gonna come looking for you. Something I'm gonna do. Take another drink, then tell me what you think. It's big to go outside. There's no need to hide. Gonna drive you out. Gonna drive you out.
Are you Hank?
At your service.
Come on in, have a seat. But you have to try to be quiet, because my wife just got out of the hospital and she's trying to sleep. But would you like a beer or something?
No thanks, I never drink in the job. You know where the victim's located?
Well, I've got an address of her and a photo of her, but I don't think she's a victim, really.
Well, whatever. Look, do you have the check?
Oh, yeah. Who should I make it out to?
Cash.
Cash. All right. You know, I've never done anything like this before. You know, a friend of mine suggested it to me.
Look, whatever. 24 hours.
How are you going to do that?
Look, how I do my job is my business. 24 hours.
Thank you.
Hey!
Look who's here.
Did you guys bring back any money?
Yeah, I hit a couple of rich guys on some jock bar and made a couple $100 with the fucking tailpipe fell off the car and I had to replace it.
We've been sitting here for the last 2 days eating ramen noodles. We want some real food. And beer.
The fucking detective have only fucking 12 bucks on him and fucking credit cards.
Yeah, well, maybe if you didn't spend all your money on beer, you'd have something to eat.
Well, I can go down to the corner and get something.
No, I want you to stay inside. They're probably still snooping around there looking for you. I'll go with Spiro. Come on.
Just be quick.
So, what did you do for 2 days?
We went to his friend Paul's house. Ricky went out to the bar and got some drunk tea. He didn't tell me that he was shitty. Well, anyway, we just sat around watching TV all weekend. It's been so fucking boring. I wish I had some money.
Yeah, he called and he said he had to talk to us about something.
Yeah, he said something about going to California.
California? People are sissies up there. They're riding surfboards and...
Don't move a fucking inch if you're wearing this to your heart. Shut up, bitch.
You fucking cocksucker! I'm gonna fucking vocal!
Sit down. You don't know who the fuck I am. You'll be a butt-flaking faggot Prince Frank around to help you. Now I'm gonna take that girl, go out that door, and you're just gonna sit down and shut the fuck up. Fuck you!
You fucking psycho, you're not taking me anywhere.
Now! Shit, you're cold, bitch. I thought he made you a vampire. Forgot the faggots don't make children. What a dumb fuck.
Alright? It's a law. I'm explaining it to you. Now the spirit
Frank?
of the Lord. How God can change your life.
Okay, honey. Your parents are missing you?
Let's go pay him a visit.
A loved one's life by making a vow. One who heard it and did it.
Holy fuck!
No, they're not. It'll be soon.
Psalm 50 says, 15, make a vow
Who's
and
Clark?
offer a thanksgiving offering.
Fucking
and on the
Clark.
day of
You guys
your
made me a
visitation,
vampire.
I will hear your prayer. I will hear your prayer.
You're gonna get to make them vampires?
I'm getting a word of a person who has had a stone. And your life, your house, your family, business is like the foundation is falling. This is a word for you to behold this is thank you, Jesus, to rebuild a new foundation to rebuild your life home. I want you to call me right now. I want you to make $1,000 vow of faith. Yes, 1,000. That woman in the Bible, she gave her best gift.
Put me on the power.
The powerful cake. It's a vow of faith. It's not that you have it. If you didn't have it, you need to give it. But I'm talking about God sees. As we wait, God begins to give you some tips. I know if I can get you out of that boat, that rut you're in.
They get to be vampires? You're gonna make me a vampire?
No.
I just believe there's steps of you rebuilding.
But he gets to be a vampire for me. It's not fair. You're gonna die. That's why I did it, dummy. Sorry. You know, you should consider yourself lucky. You could still drink and fucking do whatever you wanted to. Eric's gonna look pretty ridiculous running around for eternity with a fucking mohawk. You can shave it. You know, that's one of the negative aspects of being a vampire, Spiro. However you look when you die is the way you're always gonna look. You make me a vampire, can you always remind me to get a haircut that I really like? Yeah, sure.
I don't know what you plan to do with her, but I think the doctor has an excellent gut.
Well, I just don't think of lobotomies. Where do you want her? Elizabeth, you're back.
Oh, Elizabeth, I've missed you so much. Where have you been?
Leave me alone.
Did those disgusting hoodlums kidnap you?
Leave me alone. Would you tell this fucker to get his hands off me?
Well, I think...
I recommend immediate sedation.
Thanks. Oh. Talk to her. We haven't seen her in days.
No, she's in a bad state of mind. Here, hold her mouth open. A couple of these will take care of her for a few hours.
That's a good idea.
1, 2, 3. That's one for good measure. There. Okay. Take her to her bedroom.
Is down the hall and to the right? Yeah, I think you got it.
I think he's doing the right thing, Charles.
I don't know.
You know, I know those little sedatives aren't going to do any good. So next time you see your friend Frankie, tell him I'm going to chop off his dick, feed it to him, right before I cut him into little pieces.
Fuck you, rip your fucking head off. Did anyone ever tell you to walk like a girl?
Oh, yeah?
Ah, you fucking asshole.
See you later, douchebag.
What happened? Where's Zippy?
I don't know.
Some guy got in the house yesterday. He threw me down, and I must have blacked out.
You almost died, actually.
Really? Was I in the hospital?
No, I made you a vampire.
Really? Wow, that's going to be so much fun. That's cool.
What the fuck is going on? You were stabbed.
You made us into vampires.
No shit. Oh, this is fucking great.
Good morning, mortal. Guess what?
I know, you're a vampire.
That's right, I'm a vampire and I drink blood. You're nothing but a sniveling mortal.
Fuck you, jeez. I might as well get killed too. It's the only way I'm gonna get eternal life around here. Well, look, we've got more important things to worry about besides who's a vampire and who isn't. The guy that broke in last night, that was Clark, the guy that made me a vampire.
He came here.
Probably to kill me. I'm one of the few of his victims that actually made it as a vampire. I'm guessing he probably took Zippy somewhere and he's just waiting for me to come after him so he can get at me.
Can't kill you, you're a vampire.
So what? He's a lot older than me, which means he's also a lot stronger than me. He could break my fucking neck with his bare hands. There's nothing I could do about it. He chopped me up into little pieces. When I was out in California, he could never get at me because I was always with friends when I went out. Now that I'm out here, I'm the only vampire. Now you guys. Speaking of California, that's where we're going as soon as we find Zippy.
Why?
All this shit with their ultra-white parents is getting out of control. I wouldn't be surprised if they sent the fucking FBI out here.
You got a letter from California yesterday?
I know, I read it. That was from my friends in Oakland. They're gonna put us up for a while until we can find a place of our own. We're not going anywhere till we find Zippy. I don't have a fucking clue where she is.
Who the fuck cares about her? Just get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, that's real great. What if he dumped her by the side of the road or brought her back to her parents or something? That's real great. The doctors take a look at her, do a physical, and find out she's dead.
Hi, Frankie, it's me.
Where are you? Killed Eva and Eric. I had to make them vampires. Well, the guy who bought you, is he still there? You sure? All right, well, sit tight. We're going to come pick you up, and we're getting the fuck out of this town. We'll be there in about an hour. That was Zippy. Clark brought her back to Mommy and Daddy, and they had a doctor there that gave her sedatives. Unfortunately, they don't know that sedatives don't work on a dead body. So she called to say that they're planning on taking her to the hospital as soon as she wakes up, which means we're going to go over there and get her the fuck out.
What about the fucking guy?
She said he left. Now take whatever you need for a road trip. We're going to California.
We can't fit everything we got in that car.
No, just take the small stuff. The other stuff will be shipped by Paul. He's going to get the place cleaned up so I can rent it to somebody. Now let's go.
Thanks so very much for coming over, Doctor.
That's all right. Those pills I gave her, the sedatives, in a couple hours they'll probably wear off. When they do, give her these. There's some more pills. Give her these sedatives, and you can bring her to the hospital then.
Well, thank you, Doctor. I'm so glad that we have our Elizabeth back. I felt just awful about the way I treated her. I'll get it.
What could that be?
I don't know. It's very sick.
I don't know.
Oh, you must be Elizabeth. We come to take her away.
Leave me alone. Oh, help me.
Oh, what the heck's going on here? Your lovely daughter, Mr. Mammon, man, call you shot. Hey, this is the dick that got me fired. What are you doing here? Getting these nice people to sign your anti-pepperoni petition? How'd you like them fingers, Bob? Tasty? Ah, that was big. Buckle back, boy.
Stop it. Stop it. Leave him alone.
Shut up, you bitch. Where is she? I didn't tell you. Oh, please tell me where she is.
She's on the right at the end of the hall.
Yes.
Nice place to have here, Chuck. Hard to call you to talk to one of these days. I'm not in such a rush. What do you do for a living? Very well. Nice place you have here.
Oh, hi, Mom and Dad. I'm going up to the playhouse. That's okay.
Elizabeth, how did you wake up? You were sedated.
Sedatives don't work on dead people, Mother. Want to find out yourself?
Oh, what are you saying? You must be insane.
Well, I am crazy. It's no fucking surprise.
Oh.
You sit there dictating shit to me all day like a fucking stormtrooper. All you kisses your ass. What's your big plan anyway? You're just gonna lock me up and keep me drugged? Fuck that. You die.
No, we wanted you back because we love you.
Oh, Mom, you wanted me back to control me, but you can't. Just letting me your fucking heart out.
Hello, my little faggot friend. How's it going, Frankie? Don't you little butt check it out. Why? I've been waiting all the time. You want to go and find some little rich girl. You should have sent me an invitation on that. Would have been more effective. Why?